kick it one time, boy.
Stacey.
Listen up.
Stacey.
Check it out. Check it.
Stacey.
Check it out. Check it.
Alright, stop, grab your tea and listen. Stacey's here on a nice tea mission. Nice tea grabs a hold of her tightly, giving inspiration.
A joke at first, you know, sort of a quip, a little side remark that billowed up over the cube walls. And then it just became more and more me, and this team special to me. And that was the specialness that really I wanted to call out, that I wanted to recognize in Stacey.
I am surprised that it was all under my nose and I had no idea. Probably one of the lasting effects is like, really, what else do I not know?
I really thought if we could get 20 or 30 people involved, it'd make for a nice, and that meant everybody, even spectators, hoping that we would get more. So then again, you know, on day of, when I just saw the courtyard surrounded, that's when it hit me. Like I've only talked to even a tenth of these people, you know, so that's just how things spread.
You know, this all just came as a small idea, like, hey, let's do a flash mob, but really didn't think of how many people will really actually dance. I mean, I love Stacey, and I know a lot of people love Stacey, but how many people are actually willing to dance and get out of their comfort zone and actually do Stacey's dance moves? Plus, you know, who's going to have the time to practice and do a lot of this?
I mean, how many people can you say in your life that you know that you could say, hey, let's do a flash mob, let's write a song and do a flash mob for this person, and not one individual said, oh, that's not a good idea. Mm-hmm. Every single person said, oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be awesome. What's it gonna take?
We didn't want to exclude anyone. So with that being said, you get a lot of varying backgrounds and opinions and what was really nice about it was we originally just got, like, you know, the 20 people got together, just, hey, this was an idea, or this is why we're doing it, this is what we were thinking, let's just talk about it. And people were able to say, and have a voice to say, hey, you know what, I'm really good at this, or I've done this in the past, and other people were like recognizing that about them as well. The way we were able to go about it the way we did is because of the tools and the resources that we've learned. So in our role in particular, it is about not being afraid to throw an idea out there and really stack upon a theory in order to get down to what you're wishing for, what your hope is, what your goal is. I mean, that's all that we live in that world.
I got involved when I was down at the gym because you guys had reserved the gym and they were knocking on the door trying to kick us out. And so as we were exiting, they said, hey, you know, before you guys leave, you guys want to maybe learn this dance that we're doing? And I'm all about learning new things and dancing and causing some craziness, and thought this would be a perfect opportunity to do that. And so that's kind of how I first got involved. And so we learned the basic steps, and from there they asked me if I wanted to learn some of the, you know, more detailed moves to the other lines that you guys were doing.
Teaming is knowing who the players are, you know, and what they are able to bring to the table. And so if I know that Matt Rouse is one heck of a dancer, that may not help me in terms of, you know, leveraging his strengths as an email marketing specialist. However, it helps leverage our relationship in a way that we've built something together. We built a flash mob together.
It was obvious in watching everybody and watching the videos and just seeing the number of people that participated, how much fun everybody was having working together as a group. And you know, I think one of the other things that we really tried doing, and we talked about this before too, is just that idea of informal learning, getting everyone to learn from each other and really rely on their peer group around them to support them, to help teach them, to teach others, and learn from each other. And so, especially hearing the stories after the fact, hearing the splinter rehearsal groups that were going on in other places, and, you know, people like taking other people in a corner and saying, like, showing them the moves really quickly, or, you know, to me that exemplifies exactly what we're trying to do, is link people together that may not have considered you know, sharing information or building a relationship with each other before, and getting them to rally behind a common goal or common cause or common objective of some kind.
When you believe you can make an impact, the impact will be made. It just, when you believe in something and you present it and people get in with the emotion, and it's a lot about what we even do in our daily jobs just here as coaches, but when you lead with the why, like this is why we're doing this, this is how it came about, and partnering on the plans made a longer impact, more of a domino effect. I really feel people just couldn't help themselves. They wanted to be a part of it.
In terms of creating synchronicity, that was a lot of people moving at the same pace, in the same time frame, in the same spirit, and all for a common purpose, for fun, like to recognize efforts and to really just say, we love you, right? And what better way to say we love whatever it is than to come together for a common purpose.
That's what was really exciting for me, was just being able to see how many people that didn't know Stacey, or, we had folks that didn't even work for Cobalt that wanted to participate in it just because of the excitement and the energy that was around this flash mob. And I think when you get some really passionate people that want to make this success, I think it just grows organically like it did.
Once people understand the why, they will do everything that is asked of them if they have a why to rally around or reason, a cause to rally around. So to me, it seems like you guys did a great job of being able to communicate, the passion around and the idea around what was happening, a flash mob, like a group activity, fun times, and then it became, and there's going to be rehearsals, and then there's going to be dance moves, and by the way, then you're going to, dance in public in front of 150 or 200 people. But nobody cared by that point because they had all rallied around, an idea that had taken hold of them.
If we didn't have Stacey just on this team over this last year, I can't imagine how we would have all blossomed and grown and continue. We lead with wanting to make a difference. And that's all, that's because of her leadership and her vision and bringing all of that out of all of us.
It's not just Stacey, it's what Stacey's able to do. There's a part of what Stacey does that we can all aspire to. And some of us are gifted in some ways, some of us are gifted in other ways. We learn from people, and really recognizing and honoring what she is able to teach me and teach others and really bring to a team, man, that's important, and that's really important to me to let her know it matters.
Stacey has just a charisma that she conveys to people, and an energy level, and how she impacts people, and she's so excited and so passionate that she cares about everybody, and so she's really engaged with so many different people, and she's been here only say 4 years, but she knows a lot of people.
I didn't know that I knew 90 people, and that 90 people would want to buy t-shirts that had were about iced tea, and would spend the time rehearsing. I mean, it's really overwhelming. It's really overwhelming, and I'm so grateful for it, but I don't know what I've done to deserve it. But I'm really appreciative and grateful, and it really has changed my perspective on just how you never know how you affect someone or touch someone, or seriously. I have never felt so loved in my life, and so let me drink the iced tea again.
If there's a problem, yo, she'll solve it. Check out and look while the coaches resolve it.
Ice Tea Stacey.
Listen up.
Ice Tea Stacey.
Check it out. Check it.
Ice Tea Stacey.
Check it out. Check it.
Ice Tea Stacey.
You are so funny. God. You are gonna so love all these videos.
You know,